Hello everybody, welcome to another video from Currency Collector Searcher. My name is Victor, and as you see on the screen there, we are doing the May 20th of 2023 episode of the recent online currency sales roundup. And I am telling you, this market is hot and getting hotter and getting bigger. If you're not searching for $1 bills and taking advantage of the value that they provide above the $1, you are really missing out. And let me just show you here. If you've been watching my videos 2 weeks ago, you may have seen that I pulled up eBay and I typed in a search for fancy serial number, and there was 15,000 notes that were available under fancy serial numbers. That was 2 weeks ago. Last week was 16,000, and now there's 17,000 plus results for fancy serial numbers available for sale on eBay. So a lot of people are getting into this right now. And this is becoming very, very popular. So who knows, a year from now, it may be 50,000, okay? So it's getting hot, and it's getting hotter by the day, all right? And right now, there's 5,400 results that sold in the past 90 days, okay? So again, if you're not getting into this, you're really missing out, all right? So if you're new to this, I'm gonna give you a lot of information that you might not know about in terms of what to look for, what these can sell for. So let me start here, okay? Here is a nice snapshot. You can take a picture of this with your camera. A nice snapshot of what to look for, fancy serial number wise. So it tells you what they are, and it gives you an example of the number sequence for each of them. So as you search or find money, find currency ones, tens, up to $100 bills, you'll know what to search for. And by watching my videos, you'll know, approximately what they can sell for in the secondary market. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right in. And let me see here. So let's start right here with this first one here. So this one, if you take a look at this, this is a near solid fancy serial number $1 bill. This has 7 fours. I know it's a little bit hard to see there, but it has 7 fours right there, okay? When they have 7 in a row of any number like that, they sell for quite a bit more than if they were scattered like that. But still, 7 out of 8 numbers being the same like that is very, very rare. So, you can see how worn this is. There's folds and creases, and it's pretty weathered. This went through a lot of people's hands before this person picked it out and sold it for $99. All right. So who knows? You may have some of these right now in your wallet or purse or home on your dresser or whatever. Keep your eyes open for these. As we go through these, keep an eye on the condition of these notes and how many of these have been through many, many hands in circulation that missed this and was not aware of this. Now this one here. Now this one is a fancy serial number. Now this is 7 in a row. Okay, this is 7 sevens in a row. All right. So this one, this is a very nice condition note. It looks like it's very crispy. Looks like it's very new. All right. And it's I don't know why it says near solid. It is solid 7s. It's just not 8 in a row. But this one sold for a best offer, probably $60 or $70, I would say. That this person sold that for. So this person turned a $1 bill into $60 or $70. So that's probably a 5,000% return. So very, very nice by this seller. All right, now these two here, these were sold by the same seller, probably back to back. All right, these are what are called binary notes. So binaries have the same 2 numbers in the serial number. This one is 0s and 5s. This one is 7s and 2s. All right, these are not radar. Okay, these are just binary. And these are pretty accurate. They sell for, $11, $12, $15, $16. These are pretty accurate in terms of what they sell for, all right? But, and they look pretty new. This is a 2001 note here. This one's a 2013. And the one on top sold for $15.50 with 14 bids. This one sold for $11 with only 7 bids. $2 netted this person $26, maybe $20 to $22 after fees. So very good job there. All right, now this one here, this is a 6 of a kind 9s, and they put the serial number in the listing there. So this is 6 in a row or solid 9s. All right. So again, you know, when you get these solids like that, you know, these are very, very, very hard to find. Okay. So very, very difficult to find. And look at the condition of this. Look at all the creases. There's probably, I think there's a tear up there at the top, it looks like. But this went through so many hands and people didn't realize that they could sell this for $20.50 with 21 bids. This person obviously knew what to look for and found this in circulation, which you can do as well. All right, now this one here, now this is a true binary. Now this one would have sold for more if this person would have put the description. They put super fancy serial number. They put $1 note. They should have put $1 bill and the word note. And they should have put in the description true binary. You know, when you're selling these types of notes on eBay, you need to keep in mind the algorithm, because you want as many people as possible to find this note to bid on it. You know, to bid on this, so you sell it for a higher price or a higher value. So this one here is a true binary. It has all zeros and all ones in there. Okay, which is a true binary. These are very, very hard to find. All right. And this, you know, it went through quite a few. You see a crease there. It went through, you know, quite a few hands, but it still looks pretty crispy. There's probably a crease right there as well, but it could be in a lot worse condition. But this one sold for $26 with 2 bids. Should have sold for more if they would have put the proper descriptors in the description up there. If they would have put true binary and $1 bill, it probably would have sold for quite a bit more. These, you know, frequently sell for $50 to $75, even up to $100 in real nice condition. All right, this next one here, this is 7 ones. Okay, this is 7 of a kind, a lot of wrinkles, a lot of creases. It's been through a lot of wallets and purses, and, you know, in a lot of people's hands. You know, nonetheless, you know, this description is nice. 7 of a kind, fancy serial number, dollar bill, but it did sell for a best offer of the offer was at $89. I'm not sure what they accepted it for. Probably $60 to $70, maybe $75 is what this one sold for. So this person turned $1 into 60, 70, or 80. So not bad for that seller right there. So I just want to, you know, give you a nice variety of notes here so you can see what's available and what people are selling these notes for, a lot more than face value. Now this one here, this is a 1981. You see down here, it says 1981, a $1 bill. And this is a radar repeater, okay? Radar because the serial number reads 3130, and then it reads the same the other way, 3130. So it reads the same frontwards and backwards, and it's a repeater as well, okay? And it's really 4 pairs at the same time, all right? So this one here, in this condition, looks like it's actually pretty nice, just not a good quality photo there, but it looks like it's pretty nice condition for 1981, and it did sell for $59.99. This is a very, very nice sale here for this seller here. Right, now this is a star note, okay? And this one is very nice because this has 6 zeros in it, all right? Too bad they're not 6 in a row. Would have sold for more probably, but nonetheless, it does have 6 zeros with an 8 and a 7, so it's a trinary. That means there's only 3 numbers. It's a 0, 7, and an 8. This seller did not put the word trinary up there, but it is a 6 of a kind. That's proper lingo right there. And it is a fancy serial number. They didn't put $1 bill in there, which may have caught more eyes on this. But this one is in very, very nice condition. This seller always has very nice condition notes, and it sold for $26 with 7 bids. And they put a picture of the front and the back, the whole note as well, which is very important when you're selling these. All right. Now the next one here, this is a low serial number. Whenever you have 4 zeros or more, this one has 5 zeros. That's considered to be a low serial number, and they sell for a nice premium because, you know, they're obviously rare. So this one right here is in, you know, pretty good condition. It has some folds in there as well, but this one is a low 3-digit serial number from 2013, and this one sold for $75. This person probably just sold it outright for $75. So very, very nice job by this seller. These don't normally sell for that much, but that was a nice sale there. And now here is a birthday note. This is the birth month and the birth year, all right? So, a lot of people like to buy the month and the year they were born. So if you can find a note like this with a couple zeros, the 05, is May, and then 1959, people love to buy these types of notes. So this one here, someone bought this for $19.99. So this person turned $1 into 20 bucks, okay? Now these are things that most people are not aware of. Most people don't know about this. Most people would look at this note and not even think anything of it, that this is worth 20 bucks. But this seller obviously knew that because they watched videos like this. Now here, this is a very, very nice one, okay? So this is a super repeater, and it is a true binary. So this is a very, very, very rare note. This is literally a 1 in a million note, okay? So it's a binary because it has zeros and ones, and it's a true binary because it only has zeros and ones, just those two numbers. And this is a super repeater because it repeats 10, 10, 10, 10. Okay, a very, very, very rare note here. Okay, 1 in a million, literally. There's one of these found in about every 1.1 million notes. So this one, they were asking $269. And when I went to 130point.com to see what it really sold for, okay, that's the website, it sold for $194. So this was a very, very nice top dollar sale for that very, very rare 1 in a million note. All right. Now this one here, this is a star note. This is a low serial number note. All right, a low print run. This is a print run of only 80,000. Now anything less than 3.2 million for a print run is considered to be a low serial number. So this one is only an 80,000 print run for this star note. So it's pretty rare, and it has 3 zeros. So it's a semi-low serial number, not really super low. But this one sold for $31.99 because it comes from a very, very low print run, which means that this particular dollar bill is quite rare. Okay. Now this one here, this is a duplicate star note. All right. This is a 2013 series B block, and the B block is right here. That's the B. So the Bureau of Engraving and Printing printed the same serial number twice with the 2013 B block. Once in Fort Worth, denoted by FW, and then once without the FW, that was printed in Washington, D.C. So this person was able to sell this $1 bill here for $26 with 13 bids. So there's about 750 of these currently on eBay. So if you have one of these, keep checking every day for new listings on eBay, because if yours comes up, you can sell it. I'll show you what they sell for at the end of the video, okay, if you find the matching pair. All right, now this one here, this is a substantial miscut. When they went to print this sheet, obviously, well, this comes from is this an old note? Yeah, this is an old note. So somebody cut this the way it is because it starts with 99. This is from an uncut sheet. So looks like somebody went out and cut this and tried to sell it as a miscut. Anyway, someone's bought this for $30 for one bid. This is a 2001. I'm not sure if 2001 was when they were printed at the mint with the 99, or if this was from an uncut sheet. But nonetheless, it did sell for $30 with one bid. All right, now I want to show you this because this is a BEP bank strap of star notes. Okay, this is a brand new BEP strap. So the seller sold this for $340. And I'm not sure if they knew what the print run was on these, but they are. It is 100 star notes, so it sold for $340. And when I put in this number here, this serial number, into mycurrencycollection.com, what I show is that the print run is only 1,280,000. So it is a run size that is a little bit less rare. It's not moderately rare or super rare, but it is a little bit less rare. So the seller, if they looked this up, they would have known that it was you know, from a print run, a low print run, and if they would have put that on there, it might have even sold for more, because it is, these are from you know, a lower print run. All right, so you have to know what your print run is when you're looking at star notes. Okay, so now, and this one here, this is a very nice note. This one is called a repeater. All right, so this is 1967, and this is a birth year note as well. So I'm sure someone who was born in 67 probably bought this for themselves or someone else, or an anniversary. But this one here is in not that good condition. There's a nice crease goes down the middle there, but it did sell for $30 to the right person. All right, so 1967 note there. This one here, check this out. This is a wet ink transfer. This one here, you see up here in the corner, this has $10 bill up there. This was printed with a $10 bill wet ink transfer onto this note here from another note. All right, the back of this bill looks like it was a $10 backing, and it came through the front. So this is a very substantial mint error. A $10 back here. You can see the ink came through to the front here as $10. So this note here, this would be very hard to miss. I'm sure that I'm surprised they didn't pull this out of circulation when this was printed, but it did sell for $455 with 29 bids. So this is a substantial error here, very substantial, very large. Now this one here, this is a wet ink transfer on this note. Now this, if you look at a normal dollar bill, you can see how Washington's face is turned to the right. This one here is turned to the left. So what that means is that this ink from this note bled through to the front. Okay, these are very, very rare as well. It looks like the bottom of the front leaked through as well. Okay, it says $1 there. So this one here, nice high grade condition as it says here, but this looks like it's a very, very high quality note. This one sold for $99. All right. Now, if you're someone who can find a matching star note, as I mentioned earlier, these two matching pairs here, it's sold for $5,500. Okay, and this is what they look like right here. This is the Fort Worth note with FW here, and the same serial number does not have the FW here. So this was printed in DC. This one was printed in Fort Worth. And as you can see, they have the same exact serial number, and they're a series 2013. So if you have a duplicate star note and you can find the matching pair, you can have a very nice payday for over $5,000. Okay, another one sold last month for about $5,100. Okay, and this is what you look for. I just did a video on this as well. But you take your note, go to mycurrencycollection.com, star note lookup, put in $1, 2013, put in the serial number. If you see this, you have a duplicate star note, okay? And then you go on eBay. There's over 750 currently available on eBay right now, all right? And there's about 25 or so that come due or that come up every single day, all right? So every day, go on there, look at the new listings and see if you have one. And if you do, you can get lucky and sell yours for over $5,000. You might want to send in and get it graded, but this seller made a lot of money because they found the matching star note. So anyway, there's a lot of information here. I do cover a lot more in my other videos. So if you're new to this, hope you got a lot out of this. If you're not new to this, I hope you learned something as well. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Because this way you'll be able to learn a lot that's out there in terms of the fantasy serial market. And go ahead and like and share this video so this will reach more people so people can put more money in their pocket as well. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.